Hi, I'm Evelyn and I'm building my own tiny house. There is a monster lurking in my tiny house and it's calling itself the insulation monster. It's putting up a real good fight and it just won't leave. And by now I am used to being attacked by this monster, but beware, it is now attacking you as well. I am done with getting the biggest pieces out from the roof and I'm so happy with that. Just to realize that the smaller pieces are going to take me probably just as long to get out. Oh well, it's just gotta be done. And sadly, or maybe luckily, I cannot take those white polyester, I think it is, beams from the roof, because then the roof itself will be so thin and so weak I will not be able to stand on it anymore. So they must be staying there until I am done with the outside of the roof. The good news about that is that I don't have to worry about every little piece of insulation that is still on the roof. We have little chickens and they are out and about. See how small they were just about 4 weeks ago, and now they are going outside for the very first time. And the new ones are already trying out their first steps. Also, the nest inside of my container seemed to have been abandoned for quite a while, but only this week I discovered that there are new feathers on the outside, so hopefully some little bird is still hatching eggs there. And now the sad news of this week, that little seedling that I had planted from the roof into a pot, I was a bit optimistic of placing it on the ground, because either the chickens or one of the sheep has, well, completely destroyed it. With a big project like this, you need to be able to zoom in and zoom out from time to time. You need to zoom out and look at what you try to achieve, what the final destination is, to see where you're going and what the next steps will be actually to get there. And sometimes that can be very big and very scary and very, very far away. In this case, if I think about my house as final, as in its last stages, that is so far away still. I really can see it for me, but it's nowhere near near there. It's so far away. There are so many things that are in between where I am now and where it will be. So that can be scary, but it can also be motivating, and I try to make it motivating by trying to looking forward to that, looking forward to the end result. And sometimes you just have to zoom in and see what you've done in the last couple of days and appreciate that, even though it is not going as fast as I hoped, of course. You always want faster, you always want more, and there is always things that you didn't calculate in. For example, my success is my downfall now, because I am prying out so much insulation that I'm just drowning in it. There is insulation everywhere, on the ground, on the floor, on the roof. It's dry, it's wet. There's too much of it. I need to get rid of it somehow. So, yeah, I need to organize. I need to reorganize. I need to redo my house. That's one of the things that you really have to be aware of if you ever want to have a tiny house. You need to be able to organize. Everything has its place, and you have to place it back into its own home. Because if you don't, you get crazy. And that is where I am now. I'm getting crazy by all this insulation that is just everywhere. So actually the progress that I'm making is starting to overwhelm me and hinder me. So yes, Mom, I will tidy up my room. Hi, if you've come this far into the video, they've probably left to do something else though. You must have liked it, or they died. Ooh, well, let us know by liking this video, or they are really bored. Well, they can still hit the like button then. Yeah, they could. And the subscribe button, if they want to be bored with us again. No, bothered. If they want to be bothered with us again. Yeah, that. And maybe even leave a comment about how bored or bothered they are. Or maybe they got a spark of inspiration because of us. I surely hope so. And that they come on around to watch the next video too. Don't be too bored in the meantime. Bye!